The apartment was silent except for the ticking of the clock. Olivia sat on the edge of the couch, knees pulled to her chest, staring at nothing. 3 years ago, her daughter Sophia had been alive, laughing, playing, full of life. Now there was only emptiness and the echo of betrayal. Sophia, 7 years old, diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, the aggressive kind. Olivia and her husband Nathan had been unprepared, powerless, drowning in mounting medical bills and denials from insurance companies. Every day was a fight against time and the cruelty of circumstance. Olivia's parents had been distant, polite in their refusal. "We're on a fixed income," her mother had said. "We simply don't have that kind of money to spare." Olivia had begged, crying in the hospital corridor, promising repayment, offering anything. Yet the words fell on deaf ears. Then came the revelation that shattered her fragile world. A casual comment from her friend Sarah. Her parents had been paying for her sister Amanda's children's private school tuition, full tuition, every year for 4 years. For $120,000. While Sophia died. While Olivia sold everything she owned, borrowed money at predatory rates, and exhausted every resource. Her hands trembled as she recalled the contrast. Amanda's kids, thriving in prestigious schools with climbing walls and culinary arts programs. Sophia, lying in a hospital bed, exhausted, sick, and needing the very resources her parents claimed they couldn't spare. The betrayal was staggering. Rage mixed with grief, a white-hot fire that consumed her. Olivia's marriage had collapsed under the weight of loss. She had become a shadow of herself, working 2 jobs just to pay off medical debt. But now, with clarity and determination, she resolved to confront the people who called themselves her family. Every step she took toward that confrontation was fueled by love for Sophia, for justice, and for the truth. She wouldn't back down. Not now. Not ever. Weeks of research and sleepless nights followed. Olivia traced bank statements, tuition checks, and treatment timelines. She documented everything in spreadsheets, reconstructing a timeline that exposed the cold, deliberate choices her parents had made. August, 7 years ago. 2 months after Sophia's diagnosis, her parents began paying tuition for Amanda's children. Meanwhile, Olivia had begged for $45,000 for life-saving treatment. They refused. Her coffee with Sarah replayed in her mind like a cruel scene. Sarah's words, innocent to her, revealed the truth Olivia had been avoiding. It's such a blessing when grandparents can contribute to their grandchildren's education. That day, she drove home screaming inside her car, fists pounding the steering wheel. She relived every moment of Sophia's suffering, the chemotherapy, the synthetic wigs that caused her pain, the hospital corridors, the strangers' small donations that had become lifelines. And she remembered her parents' hypocrisy. $200 for a GoFundMe, $105,000 a year for Amanda's kids. Olivia reached out to Nathan. They met in a small cafe. "You have to confront them," Nathan said softly. For Sophia. Her heart pounded. Fear lurked beneath the anger, but it didn't dominate. She would stand tall. She would speak the truth. Her apartment became a war room. Letters, bank statements, bills, and photographs of Sophia spread across the kitchen table. Each item a testament to betrayal. She whispered to Sophia's old blanket, "I will fight for you, baby girl. I will." By Sunday, Olivia was ready. Amanda's Tesla gleamed in the driveway. The oak tree from her childhood cast long shadows across the lawn. She drew a deep breath. It was time. She entered the house without knocking. Laughter echoed from the dining room. Amanda's kids were glued to iPads, unaware of the storm approaching. Olivia's parents smiled, masking relief. Olivia sat. The table appeared ordinary, but she saw the truth, a monument to choices made at her expense. "I have something to say," she began, steady but fierce. "I know that you've been funding Amanda's children's tuition. Full tuition. Every year, $420,000. While Sophia, my daughter, was dying." Silence. Amanda turned pale. Her mother gasped. Her father's fork clattered. "You had the means," Olivia continued. You refused to help when I begged for $45,000 to save her life. Comfort over crisis. Appearances over action. You chose them over her. Her mother trembled. We thought what? Olivia snapped. Better to gamble on convenience than fight for a child's life? Amanda's voice broke. I didn't know, you knew enough. You saw me struggle. You saw Sophia suffer. And you did nothing. Not even question where that money was going. Her father rose. It's not that simple. Yes, it is, Olivia said. You made a choice. And your choice cost my child her life. Do you understand? Her mother wept. Amanda's composure shattered. The children looked up frightened, sensing the gravity beyond their years. The confrontation was no longer just about anger. It was about truth, accountability, and justice for Sophia. Olivia left the house, trembling but resolute. Amanda cried at the door. Olivia blocked her, threatened to call the police if she returned. The phone rang endlessly, her parents trying every number, every message. She ignored them. The next morning, Olivia felt hollow. Not better, not worse. Just empty. The grief returned with full force, but beneath it, a strange clarity. She had spoken the truth. Nathan called. Sophia's GoFundMe. How much did it raise? $12,000, she replied. And my parents spent $420,000 on Amanda's kids' tuition. A pause. We should talk to a lawyer, Nathan said. Olivia hadn't considered legal action, but he was right. There might be a case, proof that deliberate refusal caused financial and emotional damage. She visited Sophia's grave that night. Yellow daisies, her favorite, fresh and bright. I fought for you, baby girl, she whispered. Even if it came too late. But I did what I could. Someone has to hold them accountable. 3 days later, Amanda sent a long email. More apologies, more excuses. But the end was infuriating. She had asked the parents to stop paying tuition. Now, 7 years too late, she expected forgiveness. Olivia reread it 3 times, each pass sharpening her anger. Forgiveness wasn't the issue. Recognition of wrongdoing was. Accountability. Truth. A lifetime of lost opportunities and love denied couldn't be erased by a belated gesture. She wrote back, mistakes are accidents. What you did was deliberate. You chose your children's education over my daughter's life. You lied, you betrayed, and there is no coming back. Do not contact me again. She blocked Amanda's email. No more messages. No more excuses. Olivia sat at her apartment window, city lights flickering, a quiet determination filling her. She had told the truth. She had confronted them. She had fought for Sophia's memory. Love, she realized, is action, not words. And she had acted. Her parents had chosen comfort over crisis. She had chosen truth. She would move forward. Not forgetting, not forgiving, but living. She would honor Sophia by living boldly, with courage, with a refusal to be silenced. Tomorrow, she would meet with a lawyer. Tomorrow, she would continue paying off debt. Tomorrow, she would face the world. But tonight, she allowed herself one moment of quiet with Sophia, sitting at the grave, whispering, I will keep fighting, baby girl. Your life mattered. And I will make sure the world knows it.